Congratulations for studying French. Why congratulations? Because you already know a whole lot of French. 40%, approximately 40% of the English vocabulary is derived from the French in some form and at some time or another. So if you become attuned to the way French words look as opposed to their English version, and this will help you increase your reading comprehension very quickly, increase your vocabulary very quickly, and overall I think will make your life a whole lot easier. So let's take a look at the words that you have here on the screen. The first word, présentation. Présentation. And it looks very much like the English version, presentation, and it also means the same thing. So the ation sounds different as opposed to the English ation, but as soon as you get into your mind that ation, when you hear it, is the same as ation, you will be able to expand your visual recognition of words also to your audio recognition of words. Présentation. Now, the E's are pronounced differently depending on the context, and as you move through French, you will become attuned to the way the context shapes the pronunciation. For right now, we're looking at this word and we can tell it is presentation. Présentation. Repeat after me. Présentation. Good. Next you have présente, which is either an adjective or a verb. Présente, presents or present, depending on the context. Présente. Then you have acteur, actrice. If you look at acteur, it ends in EUR, acteur. And that ending is often an ending used for professional terms like acteur, professeur, régisseur, ingénieur, coiffeur, and it correlates to the English ending or, as in actor or professor. I'll pronounce it actor, professor. The feminine version, actrice, is recognizable in our English actress, and this actress ending comes from the French actrice. And again, you find that very often in professional terms and sometimes with adjectives, actrice. Architecte looks very similar to the English. Dentiste, easily recognizable. Ingénieur, also easily recognizable. Some changes between the English and the French are very regular. So, for example, English words that end in a Y, like university, capacity, in French have an E accent aigu instead of the Y. So this becomes université, capacité. These are easily recognizable. Just change the final E accent aigu to a Y, and you've got your English word. Université, capacité. A similar regular change is with adjectives that end in EUX. Sérieux. It's not that hard to recognize in sérieux, the English serious, OUS. Or in généreux, the English generous, OUS. Again, this is a fairly regular kind of change. What I am going to ask you to do as you begin your reading and exploration of the French is to keep your mind nimble and on the lookout for these kinds of patterns that will help you recognize words. One other regular change I will introduce you to on the next slide is a little bit harder to comprehend, but it's going to be quite useful as well. If you look at this word, étranger, it looks strangely familiar. Well, haha, that's because the E accent aigu before a T is English S. Étranger thus becomes stranger. Same transformation happens with épouse. When you have E accent aigu in front of a P, that becomes English spouse. This is not quite as regular as université, capacité. Nevertheless, being alert to this kind of combination may help you recognize words faster.